Sunday, July the 18th, 10:37. It's my birthday, and I'm working. Now there is a reason for that. Under normal circumstances I wouldn't be, but 2 kids and my wife haven't had their results back from their tests to see if they've got the plague or not. So although I could have gone home, if they then tested positive, I would have had to have self-isolated. So I don't really see the point in that. It's just not worth the risk. I'd lose too much money. So I go down to statutory sick pay, and that ain't worth fuck all. So you know, to give up one day of not being at home and not at home on your birthday, I may as well take the money. I've got a good run today, so it's a good payer. I'm going to end up at Hayward truck stop. It's just not worth the risk. You know, morally and legally, well, morally it's the right thing to do. I could have gone home legally, but if they'd have tested negative, so far they've got no symptoms, but if Monday or Tuesday they get the results back and they test positive, then in a few days time I start going, yeah, I'm feeling a bit iffy, and I test positive. Well, I know where I got it from. How stupid would I be? It's just not worth it. So yesterday when I got back from, I got back into the yard about 6:30, 7 o'clock I think, something like that. I was on the key at Gateway at 3. Yeah, about 7:30 I think. I came back, I had a cup of coffee, I made myself a brew, watched out the sea view, so I just watched the boats go in and out for about half an hour to an hour. And then went and had a shower. We've got showers and toilets in our yard, so that's alright. So I went and had a shower, another brew, then I went and thought, oh yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, let's go and get some breakfast. So I went round the local Greasy Spoon, had a good breakfast. That set me up for the day. Then I moved over to Tesco's and bought me lunch. Bought me meals for the week, bought food for the week. I went back, yeah, watched the boats for a bit, had an afternoon snooze, nice and relaxing. Watched a bit of YouTube. I was a bit peckish by then, because it was late afternoon, about 4 or 5 o'clock. I had the Wensleydale cheese with cranberries in, I had a few pickled onions, and I guzzled some drink, some fluids inside me, nothing alcoholic. And I bought myself a ribeye steak and some new potatoes, veg, and I was going to have that for my tea, but I didn't feel hungry, so nah, I didn't bother. It got really hot yesterday, late afternoon. Tired, yawning, and heat started getting a bit warm. So I had my doors open and the curtains blocking out the sun. Had a bit of airflow. Just chilled out for the day. Better for the evening. Fell asleep about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Woke up about 6:30. You know, you always get messages on Facebook and Instagram. But the first message I had was from I was quite heavily into my a few years back into adventure riding on the motorbike. I used to do a lot of long rides around the UK. One of the guys that I really liked, his name was Sam Manicold. He's done a whole load of books, and he's travelled around the world on a motorbike, and then with his wife he travelled around again. And I had a I got a message from him this morning. So I'd asked her twice a little while back. And the very first message I had wishing me happy birthday was at 6:30 this morning from Sam, wishing me happy birthday. We had a little chat, and yeah, it was nice. Yeah, very nice. And I've had a couple of phone calls from friends today, and the gorgeous Kira, and yeah, no, it's been good so far. Beautiful day, heading north. Yeah, I'd rather be at home, don't get me wrong, I'd rather be at home, but as it is, I booked yesterday because of a bit. Well, I think Kira's more upset than I am, to be totally honest. So I thought, right, I know what I'll do. I said, you want to go away next Saturday night? He said, well, what, in the caravan? I said, well, no, let's push, I don't work these stupid hours, you don't work, hard, so that we can just fucking mooch about. It's enjoy it. So I went on the booking.com to try and find a place. And we've got to be somewhere, we've got to be at a picnic on Sunday down near Bournemouth for 12:30. So we didn't want to go too far away anyway. But I thought, I'll get somewhere in Bournemouth for the night. No chance. Unless I wanted to pay 250 odd quid for a night. And then there's an evening meal and breakfast on top of that. It's like, fucking hell. For one night? I said, no. So I looked a bit further afield and found a pub, really nice village pub, with really nice rooms. The write-ups are really good. Food looked excellent. Plenty of parking, which is always my thing. And yeah, food looked really good. The rooms looked really good. The reviews were really good. Breakfast was included. Parking was easy. It was a village pub with, big beer garden. Just looked at the dog's bollocks. 76 quid. Fucking hell, I'll have it. So we're going there. Go to a nice country pub for the Saturday night. We get out there about 3 o'clock. Booze the afternoon. Booze the evening. Start the week. Fucking perfect. Looking forward to that. And I said to the guy, even if I think the truck's in for service one day this week, which means I could be home some night. But even if I am, I don't want the presents. I want those on Saturday. It will happy birthday, 33. Oh, yawning. Well, the traffic so far in this direction has been alright. Heading down towards Bournemouth though, fucking hell. Not good. So, of course you won't sit, this is like, because I'm weeks behind. Don't go to the coast. Unless you want to get down there for about 6 o'clock in the morning, then the roads will be clear. Other than that, don't bother. If you get up at lunchtime and go, the coast is only 2 hours away, let's drive to the coast, forget it, because it'll take you about 5. And then you won't be able to park, then you get pissed off, everything will be really expensive, there'll be nowhere to even fucking sit. Then you'll spend another 5 hours getting home. What for? Half an hour on the beach, eating a fucking bag of chips that the seagulls are just shit all over. Why put yourself through it? Stay at home, do yourself a favour. I'm not too sure what time I'm going to get up to where I'm going. Stayed there before. It's alright. Quiet. They've got separate fridge parking, so that's good for me. I'll get up there late afternoon, I suspect. I could have left earlier, but Couldn't be asked. Come on, Skoda, foot down. Foot down. So she's heavy. I'm nearly maxed out and weight wise. Coffee. And see how the traffic all pans out once I get past the M4. Should be alright. To Oxford, M40. Then you get on the M42, M6 all the way up, and then you've got M60, M62, M60, I don't know, God knows what. They change numbers, like I say, all around there. It's like the fucking Bermuda Triangle, as far as motorways are concerned. Just one number, you know, it's like one motorway, but it changes its name 3 times. Don't understand. I never know which stretch of the motorway I'm on. How many trucks on the road today? Seen a couple coming southbound. I'll leave you to it, and I'll put you on as I go through Birmingham, up around by the Dalek factories, unless I see any fuck wittery. See what happens. Anyway, speak to you all later. Hello. Time now, 13:26. Just about to get on to the M42. So I go on the M42 and then this has slingshot me onto the M6. Traffic's been fine, no drama llamas. This is the Roses or an ambulance? Ambulance. See what sort of fuckwittery there is going on around here. Sometimes be a few issues as you come round here. Shouldn't be too bad today because it's quiet. car left-hand lane comes into this lane, comes into the next lane. There we can go across. Up a little bit. As long as everyone behaves themselves, we should be alright. I'm still yawning. Looking forward to be bed tonight, actually. It's going slow over there, don't know why. There seems to be any real reason. And everybody's in the middle lane. Fuck me, learn how to drive, you lot, will ya? Overtake and move into the left-hand lane, allowing other people to get through. Now, if you all sit in the middle lane, bunch of cocks, just total arse fuckery. Effectively, there's just two lanes now, and my lane. Well, I'm not being held up. To be ribeye steak tonight, I think. See how I feel when I get up there. I feel knackered. Beautiful day. Hope you've all been out enjoying yourselves. Well, I hope you did, because this is obviously from the future. Looking back retrospectively, what did you do on July the 18th? Well, this year on July the 18th, my birthday. Have I told you that already? I think I might have. I'm driving a fucking truck from Southampton up to north of Manchester. And there's a number of reasons why I'm doing that. Firstly, like I told you, gorgeous Kira and the kids are waiting for test results to see if they got the place. And the other reason I'm doing this is because I can. But also because I didn't listen and educate yourself whilst I was at school. So I ended up, after years of doing all sorts, becoming a fucking truck driver. Oh no, I hate seeing that. Look at that, fucking vest top and shorts. Holy fuck, if they come off there'll be nothing left of her. Oh my fucking god, I've never seen nothing so stupid as what I have done, but because you do see it. But that's fuckwittery and arse fuckery all rolled into one there. Total fucking wankers. Oh dear, oh dear. You know, if they come off even at 30 miles an hour with jeans on, as likely you're likely to need maybe some sort of skin graft. You land on your arse or your sides, or do you know what I mean? But like that, you got fucking no hope. You'd be down to the bone. And if the bike was to land on top of you, it'd be like putting you through a fucking mincer. How can you be that fucking irresponsible? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we're in the position that we're in today with this fucking plague. Because people like that don't have a fucking brain cell behind them. Now it's Darwin's theory, evolution, isn't it? You fuckers cut me up. It's Darwin's fucking, survival of the fucking strongest. Well, their gene pool must be fucking fairly shallow. Holy fuck. Yeah, fine, brilliant. Use hard shoulder for the next junction and then don't bother. I bet that's what it'll be. What's there? You've got to come off in 4.5 miles. Blinky little caravan coming up. Smooth. Base camp. Tiny little thing. Hard shoulder for junction 6 only. I don't want fucking junction 6. Hopefully they let me out. We don't use the hard shoulder. shoulder, but quite late, and you don't get a lot of chance to move over. So you can see it here. So there, for the left-hand lane. You know, if you miss it, you can get over in it, but exit off in that one. But it doesn't give you a lot of room or a lot of time to move over. Nice long sweeping bend. Nice and quiet. Lovely and quiet. There you go. On the M6. Bumps. Should get up there about 4 o'clock, I reckon. As long as I don't have to stop for a pee somewhere. Well, no, even if I had to stop for a pee, it should be about 4 o'clock. Oh, yoy! A4040 Birchfield closed, expect delays. Alright, not going anywhere near it. So I wonder how this week is going to pan out for me. I think the truck is in for service, although I'm not sure what day. As long as it's not Monday night, because that then does cause me a problem, because they may not have got their results back. Tuesday they've gone 5 days, which is the incubation period, so they do a lateral flow test and it's negative, I'll go home. I'll take the chance, I think. If not, I'll have to find a local hotel somewhere. Cheap Ibis, something like that. Because my truck goes into service overnight. That's the trouble. I don't fancy sleeping in the car. Now these are all the things that people don't think about, innit, you know? Better get up here and have fucking move lanes again. There you go, surprise, surprise, surprise. Around us is the wall that is Birmingham and all all around this area. Come up for meetings up here, and my old boss knew the owner. I think he went to school with him or something like that, and he had this boutique hotel, only had a dozen rooms, and he was a chef and a good chef. So it was a dozen high end. I'm sure it was in the Bourneville area, and I remember the first time I stayed there, couldn't fathom out where the TV was in the room. Not one for TV, but I thought I'd put the radio on. Where's the TV? There was no TV, but there was this big chest at the bottom of the room, at the bottom of the bed. I couldn't fathom out. I thought, big chest, but the lid doesn't lift. And then I found the instructions, and the TV was in the chest, and it lowered, it raised itself up. Remote control. That was pretty cool. Bearing in mind that was late 90s. It was pretty cool. I don't know if you saw that on the other side of the road there. There was a guy on a scooter on L plates being escorted off by the highway officers. Fucking escorted off that he should be done for it. OBE. Shouldn't be on here. Really nice hotel, and the food was amazing. Really nice place. So when I used to come up there, I used to check myself in there. We had a really good boss. The one thing that the company insisted on, which probably doesn't happen today, I don't know whether it is, but when you're talking to senior management in dealerships and manufacturers, image is a huge thing. So, and he was an ex-BMW man actually, worked for BMW, and he brought this with him. He said that, when you stay in a hotel, you always stay in a very, very nice hotel. Because one of the first things that the dealers ask you that, where did you stay last night? Travel over the day, or where did you stay tonight? Yeah, I stayed at the, and you quote, oh, okay. And it just raises your credibility a little bit, rather than, I stayed at Mrs. Dickinson's fucking bed and breakfast on the corner of fucking Red Lion. It's image, isn't it? I can't remember. There was no. It was always a case of, it needs to be £100 plus a night, plus your evening meal was on top of that, and your breakfast was on top of that. So it was £100. Didn't want you going lower than that. But just don't take the piss. Don't stay in the fucking Ritz for £1,000 a night, but, and our expenses were always on. It's like, well, if you think it's necessary, you do it. Never once had my expenses scribbled, but once I did. Twice, actually. And the first time was that we were staying at, I think it was something like the Sheraton down the Heathrow strip down there, and we had a meeting there. There was about a dozen of us, and I went to check out in the morning, and they said it was like 150 odd quid, something like that, and I paid it, and I didn't really query it, didn't even bother looking at it, just paid it. I thought that sounds about right. for, you know, for a room and a meal and breakfast. But yeah, sounds about right. I paid him. A few days later, I put my expenses in, and then Saturdays after that, I had a phone call. Not quite sure what went on here. I said, right, what's that? He said, well, your expenses for the Sheraton. I said, yeah. He said, well, because, and he said, because I booked it, I booked us all in, and I paid for it all in one go. Did a company payment. I said, so what did I pay for then? But they must have made a mistake. So I phoned them up and I said, oh, what's all this? And they said, well, you just had to settle, you know, your room rate was paid by the company and you had to settle your bar bill. I said, 150 odd quid? I said, you're only laughing, yeah? I said, you show me all the chits, because they know you have to sign a chit, trying to sign a bit of paper. I said, you show me all the bits of paper that I actually signed, and I'll quite happily pay that bit. I said, I knew I bought a round, at least 2 rounds, so it's going to be, you know, 30 or 40 quid maybe. I said, but not 150 odd quid. I said, there's no chance. He said, you find me all the other bits of paper with my name on it, and I'll quite up it for now. I'm going to be credit card to cancel the payment. I said, so, you know, you got 24 hours to find me all those bits of paper, and if I've signed every bit of paper, I'll quite happily pay it. So of course it was only an hour later that the manager phoned me back up. He says, look, I can't find a bit of papers. You stayed with us quite a few times, you don't want to lose your business. So therefore, we'll waive this. Waive the bill. Looks like somebody has been signing the chits on your behalf. I said, well, clearly. And they did. So that was alright. And then I think it was the Sheraton. And then the second time, bear in mind, this is like 96, 97. Phone bills were quite high then, weren't they? You know, your mobile phone, it wasn't like you buy a bundle and it's like all you can eat and, you know, you can talk as much as you like and it's all free. Malarkey. No. This is the bad old days. They said, well, I've got a problem with your bill. I said, yours and my mate's. So what's that? He says, well, it's fucking 400 quid this month. Any ideas why? He says, I was talking to, you know, my mate a lot. He says, yeah, I can see that. It all happened to be about 45 minutes at a time. 45 to 50 minutes at a time. And I said, well, is that? And I suddenly thought about it. And my mate was a very keen Jethro fan. And he had a whole load of tapes with Jethro on them, and they were 45 minutes length a piece. So we'd be driving up and down the motorway, and we'd be I'd be listening, he'd be playing the tape in his car, running it through his phone, and I'd be listening to it. But of course what we failed to realise was that it was going to fucking cost quite a bit of money. Oh dear, we got away with it. Fucking hell. I don't know how we did. Yeah, we did some mad things there. It was a good laugh. And the only reason I left was that it was a money issue. I needed more. I wanted more money, and there was a company that was prepared to pay me more money. So you go where the money is, don't you? And it doesn't always stack up, but yeah. I don't know how I got talking about all of that. I've got no idea. Just need to fucking ramble on. Well, the current temperature is 31 degrees according to my truck. Outside temperature 31 degrees. I'm currently only getting 9 miles of the gallon. I told you she was heavy. She's got a fair bit of weight behind her. Which isn't so good on the uphills, but not so bad on the downhills. Got the cog already though. Well, 3 hours 32 and no, I haven't done 155 miles so far today. 3 hours 17 of driving. Oh. There's the muzzles. Hopefully there's no arse fuckery up ahead. Hopefully he's just late for shift change or something. Needs a tea or a cup of tea. I don't want to get stuck in traffic. Well, a nice, clean, easy run up. You know, where did you come from? Staying there. I want to move over. Oh no, I'm just staying this lane. What am I doing? Bikers, all patched. I don't know which club they belong to, but they were patched up. Garlic factory to my right, hidden by the trees. Bastard. That's where the police are going. Oh, look at them all down in there. You can't see that. There's a housing estate right next door to them. How can you live there? How can you do that? Fucking Daleks roaming around all over the place at night. Fucking hell. I don't normally eat too much at lunchtime, but I had, since my birthday, I thought, I'd turn around today, so I had some chicken and stuffing, slides, Tesco's spinach, some bread, well, bit of bread, some pickled onions, some Wensleydale, and a bag of crisps, and a yoghurt, yeah. And I'm feeling quite full. I've got a bit of a slosh on. Well, here we go. Afterburners on. What's going on? It's occurring. We've got a train. That always slows things down a bit. Come on in, little bit of Pinto. Put down, that's it. Down a bit, down to 38. leave you on until I get past this crane and then we can. Come on. Go little fast. There you go. Left that a little bit late. No signal. Look, just turned over. On you go. Go on then. G up. Go on. 50 mile an hour limit. In fact, it's a 60 mile an hour limit, and you're doing 40p. How do you think you're going to overtake that crane at 46 and you're so... Yeah. Look, you still got your rear window wiper on. When was the last time it fucking rained? A good few days ago, and you still got your fucking wiper on. Fucking arse chop. Come on. No point going in the left-hand lane because it fucking merges back into this one in a minute. Oh, come on. Don't slow down. On a hill. Oh no, you're accelerating. Fucking skunk trumpet. Yeah, what's that car doing over there in the left-hand lane? Look, right on the hard shoulder. It's already told you to get across. Oh my god! There you go. What are you doing? Yeah, because there's a fucking car there. You cock. Hey, look. It says, what are you doing? Come on. There you go, fucking pedal on the right, push the fucking thing down. Fucking loser back. Really need to stop. Depends how my bladder gets by the time I get a bit further up. I don't need to go in the limb. I'm fully geared up with food and water and everything to sustain me for a good few days. I think anyone on that coach had a mask on. Harley boys and girls. They always sound nice. Just don't think I'd want one. If I did, it would be like a street lowered bobber, that sort of style. heading back down the London Gateway. I don't think there's a reload attached to this. I don't know what after that. See what happens. See what happens. So nothing much to report along here now. All looks nice and easy, flowing, no llama dramas. So I'll put you on as I go towards the top stop, I suspect. Okay, you just going to sit there? Are you going to accelerate? No, you're not going to do either, are you? So, fucking hell. All they have to do is accelerate, and they can't even do that. They could do it now when he wants to overtake me. He's come round the back and he's going to overtake now. Well, he's making a meal of this. There you go. Fucking hell. Shouldn't be allowed on the roads. It really shouldn't be. I said where I'm going tomorrow, but it's back to the teabag place. Probably about half an hour away from where I'm parking up tonight. Half hour, 45 minutes. I wonder where I'm going to end up this week. Who knows? I suppose that's part of the appeal. You never know where you're going to go. So, yeah, you do go back to the same places sometimes. I've been here doing this particular job for over 2 years now, so I'm starting to go back to some of the places that we go to. Still a lot of new places though. I think last week was I went to a lot of places that I'd already been to. So I might make a tally this week to see where I end up going. see if they're new or old. New or places I've been to and places I haven't, and that's probably the best way of trying to describe them. That's the BBC radio outside house. Nothing much to report. I think like I said, it's you just pottering along with me. Is it the British Grand Prix today? I think it is. Sunday, 18th. A few more coaches back on the roads, which is good for the coach companies, I guess, but all those old people all together in one confined space, I'm not entirely convinced of that myself, but maybe I'm just being overcautious. Maybe that's what it is. McLaren, part of the Kalina Group, which now owns Stobart's. Also owns Muller, or Muller owns Kalina, one of the other, I don't know which way around it is, but all part of the same group. Fucking massive. I think it's a bit concerning when you have one company or one group that has a monopoly almost on the amount of work that there is. I don't think it's good for the smaller companies because they can just be priced down. They probably offer a better service, a more reliable service, yet they're priced out because their margins won't allow them to drop that low. And like some hauliers are like, well, shove that work up your arse, we're not interested. But it takes a brave man to do that. Well, some about. I wouldn't mind working for a company like that. One that backs his drivers up and one that supports fair play and competition and stands his ground even if it means he doesn't get the job. Right, I keep saying I'm going to turn you off, and then I don't. So this time, I'm definitely going to turn you off. Speak to that. Hello. I'm now 15:36. I'm about 8 miles away. No dramas, llamas. Easy run up. Just looking for the next junction. I'm coming off at junction 18. I need a pee. Very green around here. Lots of trees. Just about holding herself back. Nice thing about this job tomorrow is I haven't got to be in there until 10:30, so I don't even have to get up at that fucking stupid o'clock. So, yeah. I don't need to worry about setting my alarm for 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. The trouble is, the later I start, the later I finish, don't I? So I'm going to be, you know, pushed to carry on out into the evening and have no parking. So, depends where they want me to go. Junction 18, this is junction 17. I don't know if I'm on the M60, 62 or M66 at the moment. No idea. I'm going on to the M66. It goes so as you like, lads. Oh, I've got to go left here. Driver, yeah, not very professional, going the wrong way. Gonna do. signposted. Turning right down it. But we're going out to the back of the beyond here, but well, we are a bit, I suppose. This looks exactly the same as another place that I've been to a few times. I can't remember where they. I don't no, not Wakefield, Halifax-ish way. Cut the edges of it here. And resurface it. Sunshine, fucking hell. Bit of hedge cutting with my mirrors. I could do with cutting the hedges back. Truck stop. Great Bear, they're part of the Kalina group as well. Pub down here that looks like it's seen better days. State of that. That was the old 3 Arrows.